Evidence-based audio engineering and sometimes education. This is episode number 148. Don't cross the streams. And it's Mele Kalikimaka. It's Christmas time in Hawaii here. So I'm just got a short hello and then I'm out of here. Let's see. First of all, for the kids here, I got a RME Digiface USB. It's just like the one in my room here. It's going to be in the big room over there, so they're just going to link up. They're going to pretty much mirror the setups. It's going to be real easy to switch speakers, switch all this routing and stuff. It's going to be a lot simpler. The ARC USB came from Tommen. First time I ever actually ordered from them. It came right away for cheap and came in plastic wrap. This other one, I think it came from Amazon. It was all open. It was sold to me as new. I don't know if I'm super thrilled about this. So I'm actually probably going to check. Might return it to Amazon, but hopefully if it works, it works. We'll see. But awesome to have RME stuff on both rooms. So there we go. Speaking of which, with all these kids running around, they got a lot of bands coming up, I think, and you kind of need the those starter. Well, they call them starter guitars, like the Dean Vendetta, for instance. If you're playing a full size guitar, that $100 back then, probably $150 now or whatever, Dean Vendetta was an excellent guitar. People could say all they wanted, talk crap about it. We have some of our shredders still play those things. 2 humbuckers, 24 frets, big frets, easy to navigate neck. I mean, it's so hard to beat. I'm not seeing them as much anymore. Is there something like that we should be looking at right now? Hopefully 2 humbuckers, 24 frets, the deal. And cheap, really cheap. Well, as cheap as things can get right now. And also the micro for the smaller kids. The Ibanez micros, $150, $200, killer guitars. I know a lot of adults who play those things. So, what is there something new and different now? Hey, Calder. Especially on the bass end, because I think were there 5-string versions of the micro, and on the Dean, kind of the equivalent bass for the Vendetta, there wasn't a 24 fret that I saw, and I don't know if there was a 5-string. So if you guys know an equivalent for that, that'd be cool to know. Let me see what I have here. Hey, I survived the name change to Safe Space over here at the forums, and I just found out I have a 15-year badge on my name, and whoop-de-doo, man. Like they say with the Butcher of La Cabana, I just survived I got beheaded by whoever, and all I got was this stinking shirt. Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's a great community. Who knows? So looks like new product alert. There's another 4 or 5 Neural DSP plugins. Remember, there's a couple other companies that used to do something like this. Now, these guys have a hardware unit out there. You guys know the Quad Cortex, which was perhaps thought to be vaporware, but no, they put it out. It's for sale. People are using it. Very much like the Helix, meant to compete directly with the Helix, I'm sure. But everything on the Helix is available as a VST plugin, in one VST plugin. And this other one is almost like this in-app purchase, except for you're just buying different apps for the same thing. And maybe you can't cross-pollinate the pedals or whatever. I'm hoping that they got some overarching thing to stick them all together one day, because this seems... there were some other companies that you guys like to complain about that did something very similar. Anywho's, let's see. Oh, so check this out. Let's see if I can make this play. Cross your fingers. So I was coming to check on everything in the school Christmas morning, Mele Kalikimaka, and there's this napkin here, I think from maybe Kono's. So for you guys who can't see this, Aloha, BCF1. There was a there's a napkin on my door. When I opened it, it says Aloha Reaper Forum BCF1. So if you guys are longtime members of the Reaper Forum, oh no, you don't. You are not going to DCM. No. I turned off autoplay. Okay. Longtime members of the Reaper Forum, you'll probably know BCF1. So if he's around, maybe I can find him, see what he's doing today. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, streaming. All right. I have been just killing myself trying to really just figure out a sensible way to do these things. And I mean, we know how this is, how some really dumb things about the audio and some of the other stuff. But one thing that was cool is for 25 bucks, maybe it's 25 bucks a year or something, you can turn your iPhone into a Stream Deck. And, you know, I use a lot of things like this to control Reaper or whatever, but, man, at home where I only have one screen because it's a laptop, this just changed my my world over there. It really quickly in a couple days. So I need to learn a lot more about this, but man, it's incredible how much this changed. Having the iPhone like that, and you know, I don't have to use it so much that it needs to be tactile. I always thought about getting a Stream Deck or whatever, but I don't use it in that way, so I think I'm gonna be okay. I'll try it. If it doesn't work with the phone, I'll do something else. I think John Tidy has a way to control Reaper with it as well. I'm almost positive. It's kind of a pain to reconnect between two different computers, one here at the school and one at home, but I'm getting it. But if there's a way to save a profile or something so you don't get stuck on that phone, somebody please let me know. All right, so I was trying to learn about all this overlays and stream elements and alerts and all these things you guys do on Twitch and all this. Hey, Mana, all this stuff you guys understand as streamers, man. I'm like, you know, I spent all my time trying to figure out routing and the technical aspects, and then here's all this connect your chat to the who's or what's it, and man, I am so confused about it. So I need help figuring this one out. Does somebody know a good talk show overlay? And you know, really, what the hell are we going to do for video chat and these alert things? I guess I need to do more scene switching in OBS. And I thought I was having trouble source switching. Like, you can turn on and off sources when you're in a scene, but I need to be able to turn on and off the same type of source in different scenes. How do we do that? I think there was some kind of third-party thing that did it. I was able to finally do it, but that's kind of weird. If there's a better way, because Tidy explains something with nested scenes inside OBS. So I wonder if you just flip on and off those scenes in the source. Oh, maybe that's the way to do it. But you would have to make an exclusive switch. Maybe you can do that. I'll take a look. But yeah, if you guys know some help for that particular turning on and off sources, for instance, the webcam or whatever. I mean, I could make a bunch of separate scenes, but I would rather just be able to control something like that. Yeah, the video chat. You know, I'm not sure it was a good idea, but I did resubscribe to Restream. You know, it's a pretty penny, man. My stream. Oh yeah, that's the thing. We're gonna talk about that. Getting this Instagram and TikTok and all this stuff. Screens going. But So I got another like almost like $400 for Restream or whatever. Ah, that hurts. For doing all the restreaming, because we actually have to do it for the company and stuff. But you know, it was just so I could really have their chat. You know, not their chat. The chat is actually, Restream chat is great, but the guest, the video chat is the tricky part. And I don't know if you guys have tried to host the NDI stuff locally. It doesn't do very well. So I really, yeah, the Restream video chat, if you've checked it out, it doesn't work the way you might think. You can't really RTMP in unless you buy like this company plan for some reason. And even then, I don't know that it would help that much. So I'm kind of looking at doing streaming to Restream, but mainly, we'll see. Actually, yeah, that's why I have to ask you guys about this stuff. So is there something we can embed into OBS? I tried to embed StreamYard, and of course you could do that browser embed, but it's going to be different every time, and it's never going to work exactly right? That the browser embed for a chat's kind of sketchy. I've kind of seen that Discord one, but yeah, I don't know. The Discord didn't seem to work, and you got to worry about the audio stuff. It's the NDI one, right? Like I see people claiming that the Skype one kind of sort of works, and that's through NDI. Back when we first were doing this, you had to get a very special type of Skype, and what is it now? Do you have to do something weird with Skype now? You know, I could use all sorts of Stream Basics. You know, I was always concerned with the routing, like I said, the technical stuff. You know, getting the audio in and out and in time, and you know, there's so much stuff to know about the streaming things. And you know, I knew Tidy would have some of the OBS stuff, and the Nesta scene's really cool. But I really think, even with all this stuff, I suppose my RME loopback and my OBS routing is still going to have to be here. But that new OBS monitor plug, it's really good when it doesn't crash. If that thing could be made stable, we're all set on that. So I'm wondering, I should be concentrating on just one thing, like John Tidy says. He's pretty much got YouTube. I was thinking maybe I'll do Twitch. Not too much DAW stuff on Twitch. So, like Calder's asking here, how the hell are we gonna get Instagram and TikTok our screens? You know, you're not Instagram and TikTok, you guys, with your who knows what you're doing. Some kind of divide and conquer, but you're not doing your customers any favor. You know that one. Yes, you're keeping people from easily sort of uploading videos from their computer, sort of, kind of, but they can still do it. What's it helping? You know, get us an easier way to get into Instagram and TikTok, and you can make these platforms a lot more viable. Because this is lame right now. I mean, what am I going to do? Film my screen? Or the yellow duck or whatever. That thing sucks every single time you got to do that. No thank you. So that's really all I got today. So anybody finds me a, you know, has some help with these overlays and stuff, I'm going to be on the laptop today and tonight just hammering away, because I actually, it looks pretty interesting what you guys actually do with this stuff, and I could do a lot better if I forced myself into that sort of organization. So cool. But right now I'm gonna go eat something and hopefully ride my bike or something. I'll see you guys later, and that's it for Reaper. And start rendering in a second. Save this and say goodbye to, who are we saying goodbye to? Say goodbye to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.